Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And of course, I am the Summitt. Joining me today is, yes.
Hey!
Yeah, that guy you can't stand to hear.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude.
And then No Days Off is here. Or as we call him, Disco Inferno.
Or as we also call
Disco
him, Every Day Off.
Disco Inferno Jr.
He doesn't need a junior. There doesn't need to be a Disco Inferno Jr. That's horrible.
Disco Inferno Jr.? Really?
Oh.
You mean there's another Godfrey?
Yeah, there is. That's horrible.
That's scary. That's very scary, actually.
Yeah, it's worse than Boogie Nights.
So anyway, we got a good show today.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
we do. We got Stevens here.
We do.
We got
Just double checking.
We're going to talk about this week's Raw. We got a Dirty What If.
Yeah,
Wrestling and Dirty What If. We got This Week in Wrestling. But we got Soundoff, most importantly.
Ooh.
And little Steven actually did homework.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. He did actually.
No
homework.
BS.
Yeah.
No, you be.
Don't make me get my shovel.
The damn shovels. Get the shovel, Scott.
Hunter, get the shovel.
All right, let's go into Soundoff.
WWA Soundoff, where your voice can be heard.
Sound off, let them know how you feel. If the anger inside is real. Sound off.
All right, speaking of shovels, because that's what Scott wants to talk about, who is Triple H's top 5 rivals of all time?
Yeah, Triple H's top 5 rivals. Tweet us out or also Periscope us out. Is that what you say? Periscope out? I don't know. But if you're on Periscope right now and you're listening to us, first off, welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. And second off, let us know who your top 5 Triple H rivals are. Or your top 1. Just shout it on out. Let us know.
I say shout it on out.
Yeah, shout it on
Hands
out.
up and shout. Come on. Shout. Come on now. Don't forget to say you will.
Yeah.
I have sung twice already.
Wow.
Why am I not getting paid for the
What
show?
did you have for lunch?
I had a delicious coffee made by Starbucks Frappuccino
Sir, we're not getting sponsored here. Let's not give them free advertising.
here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right.
Sorry, cheap pops.
All right.
Cheap up.
Thanks, Mick Foley. Appreciate that.
No, he didn't do He's got to do the thumbs up after it.
Yeah, sorry. Let me
Have a nice day.
Let me enjoy my nice Diet Coke lime.
All right, so top 5 Triple H rivals. This one wasn't that tough to me. I don't know why. For some reason, I like Triple H. Unlike No Days Off of him.
I like Triple H in the ring. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know. You just don't like him behind the scenes. I know.
Why do you hate him? Why do you hate him, though?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is more Stephanie. And
Yeah.
Vince. I'm telling you.
But she's better looking than him. I can forgive her.
She's
Especially-
only creative.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
50% of her is creative.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
She hasn't been over creative since 2013. Look her up. Even on her LinkedIn profile, it's set.
She is part of creative, dude. She still has everything to do with.
Well, then
like,
it's not on
going
her LinkedIn profile.
Well, because she doesn't want you to know, Scott.
She doesn't want the hate email.
She goes, "Oh God, Scott is watching
Why is he
me.
stalking? Why does he keep looking at my pictures?
Why does he keep looking at LinkedIn? Nobody cares about my LinkedIn profile, but this man."
And to see John Felix Cena or whatever his middle
Is this?
middle name is Felix or something.
I didn't know his real name was John or Cena. Well, I guess when he calls his dad Mr. Cena, it's real.
All right, let's see.
Sorry.
Here we go. No, this is what.
Microphone keep.
I don't know what you're doing. You moving it?
It's the ghost. Ghost of Darren Young.
You guys are crazy. Let's see. Creative writer Mickey Keegan is a.
Mickey, you're
he's
so
a creative
fat.
writer. Norman Smalley's a trainer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see. Head writer. Guess who head writer is?
Who?
Raging Singh.
Who?
Do you remember who came out with Great Khali?
Oh my God! Really?
No way. He's head writer?
He's head writer.
Well, there's our problem.
That is
Oh my God! The Khali's coming back.
Oh, God.
That is your lead writer.
Better than Vince Russo.
Oh.
See, somebody I hate more than Triple H. It's okay.
Hey, let us know if you hate Vince Russo out there, because I feel like everyone hates Vince Russo.
Look at. See, everybody hates Vince Russo. Look at that.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh,
but
my
we're good at
God.
But that is your head writer. Or that is your head writer for WWE.
Okay. That sucks.
Extremely.
Yeah. That sucks Great Khali standards. So
let me see. You got a lead writer for each. You got one lead. Here's what I don't understand. The lead writer for NXT is also for Total Divas.
who?
Ryan Ward. He does both.
So why is NXT so much better? I don't understand.
Well, no,
that.
the same writer does NXT, does Total Divas.
Yeah, but NXT's storylines are better than Total Divas.
Well, it's a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's easy to make wannabe, oh, I'm mad at this girl. Now I'm mad at this girl. Now, come on, man. Put me in charge of a reality show. I can make it work. It's real easy. Let me just put Eva Marie in every freaking episode. It'll work. Because everyone hates her.
What, even Marie?
Yeah.
Except Brazzers adult. They want to sign her to a huge contract.
Oh, they've been wanting to sign her to a huge contract probably for years. She goes, no, I'm going to be a wrestler.
Worse than Sable.
Oh. Don't ever put her in the same boat. At least Sable was a little bit talented. More talented than Eva Marie. More talented than Eva Marie. Eva Marie has nothing but red hair.
All Sable had was breasts.
You should put
And the
Sonny.
Sable bomb.
What about Sonny? Sonny had nothing.
Hey, that's the lead writer for Raw, Steven Guerrero.
Guerrero.
He should be fired.
Yeah, because his name is Steven. No one deserves it.
Nerd. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about that. But yes, that's your lead writers for that. But please, you guys, let me look up Ryan here.
Why can't we get Disco Inferno as a creative?
Are you serious?
Because it'd just be too
horrible.
much dancing.
He would be like actually at the computer typing doing this. We need more Fandango.
Oh, WrestleMania match.
Really?
Vince, I'm not putting him over.
I haven't been over in 20 years.
hey, Hunter, I wrote this match, me and Fandango, at WrestleMania, but I win.
Okay.
Seed, Disco, Inferno, you must lose.
Why does Triple H sound like a horrible version of like the Ultimate Warrior and like the Undertaker put together?
Sorry.
Like it sounds.
Okay, so, all right, let's get back to the show.
Oh, okay.
So, no, y'all going way different story here.
Yeah, well,
So I asked you who's your top 5
Yep.
rivals for Triple H. There's a couple ways you can vote. Chat with us now. Let us know who your top 5 is, or go to WWA Show on Twitter, Periscope, and let us know.
All right.
And we'll figure out I'm going to tell you what next week's will be after you get done.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. What's your top 5 rivals of
My
Triple H?
top 5 rivals. Well, my top 5 rivals, it was tough with Triple H because, like I said, he's had good rivals, but I feel like a lot short-lived. A lot short-lived rivals that I don't know if I can count on this. So, my first
ever who's been a rival that you thought was the best rival.
Yeah. Well, my first one would have to be I'm going to put Stone Cold on there. I'm going to put Stone Cold on there because they did have a good rivalry. especially at the time when they did the 2-man power trip and everything else, and then they kind of exploded and did the 3 stages of hell match. It was really good. It was creative at the time. It really was. We haven't really seen anything like that. I don't think so.
No.
So, I'm going to put him down there as number 5. I'm going to put Randy Orton at number 4. I'm putting Randy Orton there because, they had a good WrestleMania match. It wasn't the best, but their rivalry was good. Like how they told it, bringing the families in and everything. And, punting Mr. McMahon on Raw or whatever. Come on. It was a good storyline, like bringing, I think it also helped make Randy Orton a little bit more edgier. I do think that. I think it helped evolve his character.
I agree. Yeah.
So
Nobody punts the boss.
it's true. I'm going to put Mankind at number 3. I'm doing this because, or Mick Foley, whatever you want to call him.
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack, I don't care. Whatever.
Dude Love.
Nope.
Okay. Cactus Jack.
No, but I'm putting Mankind on there because their rivalry started in '96 and went all the way to at least the 2000s.
Yeah, because it started King of the Ring, right?
Yeah.
To the career match at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Or a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's back like 2 weeks later. But anyways, that's what I like. I felt that they complemented each other very well. They were actually on like the WWE Greatest 25 Rivals. They were like number 20 or something like that. They were. Their rivalry apparently was that it was good. I liked the rivalry. Mankind and Triple H, or Mick
That's
Foley.
number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, go. When you're talking about a person, talk about their persona.
Okay. Well,
If you're talking about Mick Foley, talk about Mick Foley. Don't talk about Cactus Jack.
no, but it's hard because he's the only guy that's had 3 freaking personas, or I'm sorry, 4 personas.
Well, that's like if I want to say Stunning Steve Austin had great rivalry against Terror Rising.
Yeah, well,
You
no,
know.
I was looking for some WCW rivals. He didn't have any WCW.
He wasn't there that long.
Yeah, so I wanted to put one on there, but there wasn't one.
Stone Cold, you could do a little bit different. Stone
Yeah.
Cold,
When he was with WCW, he was a tag team, though.
who?
Triple H.
Yeah,
The
Was
Blue
he?
Bloods. Blue Bloods. Him and
yeah,
Regal.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about the
Yeah.
Blue Bloods.
You could have done. Yeah,
Did they ever break up and have a rivalry?
no.
Ah,
He wasn't there that long. Yeah, he did Terror Rising before. It was a rising terror.
you want 2 names? First name Tara, last name Rising. No, but number 2, I'm going to put Undertaker. How can you not put Undertaker on this list? They had, going back to WrestleMania, what was it, WrestleMania 2000? So WrestleMania 16, and where it was Undertaker versus, or no, I'm sorry,
Let's say Triple H Undertaker.
WrestleMania 17. Yeah.
Triple H was in WrestleMania 17 with The Undertaker.
Yeah, he was. Either that or 18. I don't know.
It was 17.
No, it was 17.
It was
18
17
was
because
with Jericho.
Stone Cold was versus The Rock.
Yeah.
17. It was in
Oh,
Houston.
okay.
It was the badass Undertaker.
The American
Yeah.
Badass.
American Badass.
We don't count that.
How do we not? Shut up.
I don't like the American Badass as the Undertaker.
You're like one of the only ones that doesn't like the American Badass. It was a great
It was
persona.
okay. It was okay.
No, but we go all the way back to that, and then we have those great 2 matches that they had, 27 and 28. They had really good matches. The end of an era match was good. It was good. It's going down apparently as one of the top. It's in the top 10 of Hell in a Cell Hell in a Cell matches. So, and number 1, of course. You can't leave Shawn Michaels out of this because they had a good feud. First being the good friends that they were, and then bringing out, airing their laundry out on TV in a way of how they weren't friends and then were friends, So, I have to put that one in there. You can't not have that in there to me.
Which one?
Shawn Michaels and Triple H. I mean, it was a good rivalry. And also, it was the return of Shawn Michaels. We didn't know what he had. We didn't know if he had ring rust or anything, and he held his own pretty well. So, those are my top 5 there. What do you think, Scott?
I think you had most of mine. Stone Cold. Stupid cord. Every time you hit it. I'm not going in any particular order. Unlike you, that you're Mr. Prepared.
Yeah. Suck it.
No.
I like it.
But no, Mankind, Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho. Undisputed Championship.
Forgot about that one. Yeah. That's a good one.
That was a pretty good rivalry.
A good rivalry.
Shawn Michaels, I don't know if I'd put him at 1, though.
Yeah?
No, I think The Rock would be probably his number 1 rival.
Yeah.
And then, wait, that's 4. What I have?
Rock was one I
wait,
forgot.
can we count when he was just pretty much DX in the Nation, against the Nation?
That's, no, because it was still Triple H and Rock. It led up to their rivalry match, so...
Okay, technicalities.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you can't.
And let me try one more. Let's say Ric Flair. How about that?
Oh, I knew it. I knew he was.
But no, The
gonna
Rock
have it.
has to be number 1, just with their Intercontinental.
Oh yeah, no, they stole the show at that SummerSlam. I mean, that was the match of the evening, the match of the year, everything. I mean, those were your 2 future main eventers at that time, and they were already kind of main eventers, or they were working their way up. So
I kid Triple H, but I do like him on the camera. And at least he knew he sucked in movies. He was going to stay with wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Blade.
Oh, trust me. I went and watched Blade Trinity the other day, and I was like, "Oh look, it's Triple H," and he goes by Hunter Hearst Helmsley in the
credits.
I'm like, really?
But yet in the chauffeur, he goes by his real name.
Yeah, he goes by Paul Levesque. I'm like, why? Oh, by the way, coming out this Christmas, Chauffeur 2. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Let me slam my head against this table here.
Starring Cesaro.
I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Number 5. Alex Wright. He had a feud with Alex Wright.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Terrorizing.
There you go, Sean. If you're listening, there you go.
You got Terrorizing. Alex Wright. I put Alex Wright ahead of Shawn Michaels. All right. Number 4. What? I had to work in this Wonder Kid.
The Wonder Kid.
Yeah.
Das Wonder Kid.
He was actually at the time he was known as John Paul Levesque.
Oh.
Yeah. When John Paul Van Dam was out.
Oh, God.
So we actually had one.
Paul.
Yes. I'm going to say another one. Larry Sabisco. He had one Larry Sabisco.
What?
Really? Yes, it's Terrorizing.
No way.
Yep.
What is this, WCW? Like, what is this? Is 3 months in WCW?
He had 2 matches against Sabisco.
That doesn't count as a rivalry,
No,
man.
that doesn't count as a rivalry.
No. How many matches did he have against Alex Wright?
All right. He did have, he like 4 or 5.
Okay, that I'll count, but not Larry Sabisco. This isn't John Cena versus The Rock here. We're not counting once-in-a-lifetime matches.
But they did have a Sabisco Rising robbery, in case you didn't miss it.
In case you blinked and missed it.
Yeah. It was during Larry's TV title reign. They had a couple
Larry
matches.
Land?
Yeah.
Out there in Larry
They
Land.
actually had 3.
What?
Yes. Number 3. I was going to say Perry Saturn.
No.
Nope.
When?
Actually, no, it was an IWF in Boston.
No, you're not count. We're not counting IWF.
All right. In all seriousness, we're going to say Brian Armstrong. Yes, Terrorizing versus Brian Armstrong, who was actually known as Road Dogg.
You're really doing this,
I'm
aren't
being
you?
serious. There's the Bulldog, the Road Dogg.
Yeah, don't say the Bulldog. There's a difference.
So I'm gonna say number 3 would be the Road Dogg. You see what I'm doing? I'm giving you some old school wrestling. Number 2.
Rivalries we don't remember.
Number 2. Eugene.
Oh my God! But Triple H, I go in the ring and I pin you.
Does no one remember this rivalry?
We did. We don't want to be a part of it.
Come on.
What was wrong with that one? What was wrong with that one?
How is a mentally handicapped man wrestling Hunter Hearst Helmsley not a great rivalry, sir?
No comment.
You know what? Eugene at least has a victory over Vince McMahon, so
That's
he
very true.
he is a good rival.
Well, he is Eric Bischoff's cousin, so.
Is he?
Or he's supposed to be his cousin.
Oh, he's mentally, yeah. No, they're not really cousins.
I feel bad for the guy that played Eugene. He had to live up
You know
to
what?
that.
He
just got
actually.
married.
His wife is.
Oh, congratulations,
His
Eugene.
wife is smoking hot too.
Oh, I bet.
But he also has his own wrestling promotion in South Dakota.
Really? We should
Yeah.
go. We should go.
He actually started his own school.
Yeah, we go visit Stu. We make a road trip out of it.
Montana is not that far.
Montana.
It's only like 10 more hours.
It's only 10 hours.
You got to go through Canada and back into the U.S.
That's fine. Really, Eugene? Okay, I want to know what your number 1 is now. Please enlighten me. If it's Booker T, then just no.
I think I know his number 1.
Who?
I'm not going to say it.
No, go ahead and try
Is it
to
Vince
guess.
McMahon?
Nope. But think about the rivalry they had. I mean, him and Eugene was big.
I tell you one thing. Say what you want about Triple H, but he'll try to get people over. He will, man. Say what you want about him burying people, but he gets people over if he has to. He tried to get Eugene over, okay? Hell, he tried to get Santino Marella over, I think, at one point.
Yeah, but did they actually get over?
No, but that's because they suck. There's a difference.
Well, you're talking about a guy who has a cobra for a sock that he puts on his hand, sucks in the ring. Cobra!
Is it Kane? Is it Kane? Is it Kane?
Ooh. No, it's got to be Taker.
No, I'm not going to do any of those.
He's
I'm
doing the infamous.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, shut up over there.
And my number 1.
Oh, God.
My number 1, it was only one match, and it was a total of 12 seconds.
How can you... No.
It was the Ultimate Warrior.
You cannot put it...
You can't put that in there. The build-up was great. Not really.
Steven run the board. We're kicking James out.
That's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
The Ultimate Warrior, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, please. What seriously? Who is your number 1?
No, give us your serious top 5. I feel like.
Oh, you want a serious top 5?
No, not now. We've run into the wall with this one.
No, I will give you a serious top 5. Actually, to be honest with you, in all seriousness, I would put, if we're going to go Hunter Hearst Helmsley, I'm going to go with Slaughter as number 5.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter and him. That rivalry really got him started.
That boot camp match.
The boot camp match and the rival they had. It wasn't long, but it was fun. You guys already said all these names, really. I would say the number 1 to me is him and The Rock. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have Austin and The Undertaker. To me, Austin and Rock was great, but to me, Austin and Undertaker was the number 1 rivalry for them. You always have Rock and Triple H as number 1 rivals, no matter where you go.
Yeah, because you can bring him back at any time.
Well, like we were talking melting pot, why Stone Cold was taking the number 1 spot, who was number 2 and 3.
Oh, Rock and Triple H.
Who I'm talking about in the matches.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the match right before the main event? It was it was The Rock and Triple H.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just waiting in the wing.
Right, because they groomed them to be in that spot. Then they both got in that spotlight and ran with it like nobody else did. But I would say that's number 1. Number 2 is probably Mick Foley and Triple H. I mean, the great matches they had. Number 3 would probably be him and Undertaker. Be 3.
Yeah.
Then 4, him and I know everybody does Orton. I'll say Batista. I mean, because
Yeah, they had a good one.
That rivalry put Batista on the map.
Yeah.
Ahead. I mean, and say what you want about Orton. Orton was going to be made no matter what.
Yeah.
Because who he is.
Well, and
He's
all the other people
he's
did too.
Cowboy Bob Orton's son. You
Yeah.
know, he was going to be made.
Batista needed it.
And Randy Orton didn't need this the way Batista needed his rivalry. So that's my top five.
The one I forgot that nobody said anything, and I'm surprised I didn't either, was Owen Hart.
Yeah, and let me add Duke the Dumpster Jersey.
Oh, my God, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but Owen Hart, I really forgot about that because they actually had a good rivalry at one point.
Nobody mentioned Kevin Nash. You know, when he came back. Nobody mentioned, I ain't going to say Goldberg. You could say Goldberg when he came back.
No.
You could.
No.
Oh, and good job for Chris Jericho over there,
Thank
Scott,
you.
because you forget about it, but they had at least they had one back then, and then they had one in like 2008 or 2000. They had a little bit of a rivalry, a very small one.
Was it before they did the DX for a third time?
During that and then after it, like after the whole Jericho and Show thing, when Jericho went by himself and he held the title or whatever, I think Triple H came back and they had like a little small feud.
So I think we pretty much all the same, some's different, whatever.
Yeah.
Next week, since it's TLC month, okay, fine. We'll do the top 5 rivals of Rob Van Dam.
Ah!
Oh, yes. One of a kind. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now I really got to go do my homework. I don't want to do my homework with them.
And then,
Shut up.
and then 2 weeks after that,
Look at me. I have my wife on the back
Hey.
of my singlet. Shut
and
up.
I mean ECW top 5 rivals, not WWE.
Oh, so you're talking Rob Van Dam. So I got to sit through 3 hours of a wobbly ship, basically, and hear Joey Styles say, "Oh my God," like 20,000 times.
Yep.
Thanks.
Well, we already know what number 1 is, so.
What, Joey Styles?
No, Rob Van Dam rival.
I don't know.
Everybody's gonna say Sabu. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. But they
Now, if we were talking about Taz's number 1 rivals, yeah, but that's different. I'm sorry.
But next week is gonna be Rob Van Dam, and then I got another one.
So we
after
can't
that.
do Raw at all. We can't, or I mean
No,
WWE at all.
no
No
WWE.
WWE,
No
please,
WWE.
just one.
We missed November to remember, so we got.
Oh, shut up.
Yep.
So now we got December to dismember, don't we?
We don't talk about that one.
Oh, we don't talk about that one? Well, it's there.
Rob Van Dam is one of those guys that you could do 2 different company rivals.
Yeah.
All right. It's so because but I want you to go do old school.
All right. So Sandman first blood match.
And here comes the Sandman, and he's bleeding.
I mean, you could
Oh my
do.
God!
Yeah.
Van hit him in the head with a chair.
But that's gonna be next week's top 5.
Okay. All right. God, right.
I'm gonna
Why
miss
Rob
that
Van Dam? Yeah, and he's gonna miss it, man.
Wait, I'm gonna have to bolt straight from work over here to do
Or
that.
can you just tell him, hey, sorry, I got something really important to do.
I don't want to get paid. I want to do something for free.
I gotta talk about RVD for an hour.
Just tweet it.
I will. I'll probably have to email you or tweet or
No,
Facebook.
just Skype it, man. Just Skype with us.
Or
We'll
chat.
Skype you in.
Or go ahead and do Periscope.
Yeah, I'll say something on Periscope to you.
Or, I mean, I can do a different one next week. We'll say Rob Van Dam for a couple weeks. Because I have another one in my mind.
We can phone call you.
You want me to do a different one?
Yeah,
All
please.
right. We'll do ECW next week. But
we can't do it.
no, hold on. We're not doing Rob Van Dam.
Wait.
I'm going to make it even more difficult for you.
Well, don't do it because it's going to hurt Scott's feelings.
No, he'll be all right.
What is it?
Who you dislike the most in ECW?
Ooh.
No, that's not top 5.
Mikey Wimprick.
Oh.
No, I'm not doing Mikey Whipwreck. He's not on any of my
Oh,
top 5
that would be
ever.
awesome.
I'm never doing a top 5 Mikey Whipwreck.
And one match, that's it.
Superstar Steve Austin.
I'm going to give you...
There's a stun gun.
We're going to do the top 5 rivals of FBI.
Oh, no.
That's a joke, right?
That's got to be a joke, because then I got to actually use some of WWE stuff, because they didn't have that many freaking At least do the Blue World Order.
What about roadkill? You want roadkill?
No, oh.
Might as well do the Eliminators.
Ooh, that's a tough one, but they actually had some good rivals.
Dudley Boys.
Pitbulls. The Pitbulls were... Yeah. They had a good rivalry with the Pitbulls.
Actually, no. I'll make it easier for you.
That's a tough
I'll make it easier for you. Shane Douglas in ECW.
Oh, in ECW?
Yep, in ECW.
I will have to get here for that.
Tell me one that you can't get here for.
No, you're here next week, all right?
I'll try.
If I need to call your boss and say, look, he's sick.
Okay, fine.
I need to come in my white van and kidnap you because I can't. Do I need to? Because I can do that.
All right.
Please don't come into a gas station with a black man.
Come here.
So no ECW then?
Oh man.
No, we have to do ECW.
No,
we
we
missed
don't.
it last.
Yeah, you can do an
November.
ECW. I'll have to call or like text you or email or whatever.
All right, so top 5.
I don't know. Top 5. Who do you hate the most in ECW? There, Scott.
I already mentioned it. Well, I know Rob Van Dam will save for him when he comes back. But top 5.
You can do Rob
Top
Van Dam.
5 Disco Inferno
do Rob Van
matches.
Dam.
Do Rob Van Dam next week, and I can save my Shane Douglas.
So next week, top 5 Rob Van Dam ECW rivals.
We basically wasted 5 minutes to get back to the original.
Yeah, I know. It's your fault.
Because one of a kind.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious.
One of a kind. I'm getting back. I'm getting high in the back. Woo!
I was gonna go to WrestleMania,
All right,
but then
There
I got high.
Let's take a break, come back, and then we will go into This Week in Wrestling, Wrestling What Ifs, and talk about Raw.
Cool.
You're listening and watching Wrestling with Attitude.
This is Little Steven from Wrestling with Attitude. Do you want to be extreme? Or maybe you want to be the show-off / face? Or maybe you want to be the intellectual savior of the masses? Or, if you're really up to it, you could be the 6-month champ. Doesn't matter what you want to be, but you can find it all right here at Wrestling with Attitude. Go to our website at wrestlingwithattitude.com. Like us on Facebook. Also tweet us at WWA Show. Wrestling with Attitude. That's where the big boys play.
And yes, that's where Steven likes to play.
Yeah!
I thought it was in the back of the van.
Woo! No, that's another day.
That's a new day.
That's a new day.
It's a new day. Yes, it is. Oh, back in the white band. Clap for your doodad. And don't you dare be sour. Clap and feel the power.
What would you guys do without me?
Oh, that would be awesome if they go to a bingo hall. Oh, Philadelphia.
Don't be sour. And as like 50 chairs fly.
Yeah.
We get through a show, I think. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we do actually. Without you,
I bring the attitude.
we don't spend 5 minutes on talking about what our ECW top 5 is going to be next week. Oh man.
So the next, but anyway, I need to see that tablet when you get done.
Yeah, sure.
But what we can do, but yeah, next week we'll do our top 5. We'll do our top 5 Rob Van Dam rivals of all time.
Top 5 Rob Van Dam rivals. Tune in, ECW fans. You don't want to miss it.
But we'll go ahead and get into Raw. This week, WWE Raw was, and I'm sure was watch Raw this week.
Well, I did on Tuesday.
Can I tell the story real quick?
Well,
Can I just please?
First, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
No,
So,
Kurt Angle.
go ahead.
Well, get to the part first. And then
Let me get to it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, all right? Kurt Angle was ringside. No, I'm just kidding. New Day comes out. New Day introduces Sheamus. I thought it was great. He comes out wearing a suit. Sheamus says, forget Austin 316. He says, Sheamus 515 says he just kicked your arse. Yeah. Reigns hit Sheamus with a Superman punch. Hey, I'm okay with the 515 shirt. I thought it was funny. Or the same 515. I thought it was funny.
It's fine. I have no, look, I know there's a lot of haters out there, and I get it. But who hasn't actually ripped off Stone Cold at least once? I'm just saying, they rip off on it all the time.
The thing is with this 515 thing that
Who?
What do you mean who?
everybody, hey, you know what wrestling does? Everything's been done.
Yeah.
How can you not possibly rip something off at some point?
Yeah, by the way,
You're
Mr.
going to.
ECW, RVD 420, I know that's not but it is technically a rip on Stone Cold because they do the 4.20. They do the same thing with Douglas. They say Douglas 420.
Do you know? Here's one thing. I'm watching. How? All right. Here's the question. Every wrestler does something to rip somebody else off. At the same time that ECW or TNA, TNA has a world champion. What's his finishing maneuver? It is the 1%er. Who does that for WWE?
Well,
Hold on. Let me answer the question. It is their number 1 face or number 2, depends who you ask. Dean Ambrose does the same exact move.
Oh, the butterfly DDT?
The DDT.
Or
Who
whatever.
does, when they had the whole Daniel Bryan beard thing, who did the same thing? Or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
Impact did the same thing with Eric Young.
Yeah.
These company, everybody, you can't be totally different now.
Well, because
Kevin Steen, when he was on the indie circuit, he copied John Cena
Cena.
all the time. He did that to get famous. I get
the
it.
anti-Cena.
But
Right, but who
still,
hasn't done anti-Cena before?
I mean,
But the
think
thing
of it
is,
that
if you
way.
try to be different, though, I just don't think they let you be different. Like
Yeah.
with Seth Rollins, the curb stomp, different finisher.
No,
that was for different
the-
reasons.
But the
though.
point is, look at wrestling. Wrestling, everyone taking little stabs from other things.
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
They do.
You can't get away from Stone Cold. I'm sorry. I mean, Sheamus 515. That was pretty funny.
Booker T.
I mean, now if he keeps this up for a year, I got an issue with it. But Booker T took.
I think it should
look
stop after Monday.
Booker T.
No, look at Booker. No, I think, if he does it another week until the pay-per-view, I'm fine with it. But after that, you move on. Now, I'm going to say, look at Booker T, though, in WCW. A total rip-off of The Rock.
Yeah. He became The Rock, basically, in 1999 to 2001. He was The Rock.
Well, he did have the finisher, too, the bookend.
The
That's what I'm
bookend,
saying.
come on.
But there's wrestling, everything's been done. It's hard to redo it.
Yeah.
The big problem with these guys, when they, and this is my problem with Sheamus, if you will do it, make it believable. Make it special. Make it your own. So a lot of these people do it, and it's like, whatever. that you can see, you feel nothing behind it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, now Charlotte is doing her Ric Flair thing. Now she's starting to be believable that she is Ric Flair's daughter.
Well, it's like Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. They kind of do their own. I'll give a little bit of credit to some people that are actually trying to do something different. Like I don't remember the last time Roman Reigns, like someone did the ooh, like before he does the punch and stuff. Like he's doing the Samoan warrior cry, as he calls it, which I get it. It's family based. He's trying to put his heritage in it.
Umaga did it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but we haven't seen that in a while. But that's heritage. I mean, it's still technically.
But I mean, and there's only so much you can do with the PG era. The
yeah,
reality era.
and too.
So how different can you really be now?
Yeah.
If you don't be given something that somebody did in the past, that's like I heard who was Jim Ross. I said anybody can make a headlock be a finisher.
Yeah.
If they do it right.
I mean,
they can make a headlock be a finisher that you do it right.
Paul Heyman said that.
Okay, thank you.
But
thank you.
I mean, how many times do we hear the crowd say what? I mean, we've heard that because of Austin said it, but we still hear it today, but we don't hear people get mad about the what chants. Same thing with the yes chants.
Oh.
But it's the same thing. What I'm saying, you're going to hear that over and over. So if a wrestler wants to, recycle something, let him recycle something. It's fine.
Look at.
But if you're going to do it, make it better. Don't try to just be a cheap ripoff.
Right. Make it your own. You can make it's going to be a ripoff because it happens. But if you don't do it, make it special. Make it make it believable.
And that's why Sheamus needs to make it his own. No, I agree with Scott on that. He needs to make it his own.
I think we would have looked at this different this week if the week before he looked dominant.
Yes.
If he would have came out the week before with the League of Nations and made it look dominant.
Oh, my God,
then this week he would have come out and everybody would have been like, well, damn. Okay, no, that's funny. That's good.
You're good, yeah. Like, the League of... And we'll get into that in a minute.
Nations.
And we just had a thing saying from Sean saying we need to bring back the puppies chant.
Oh, the puppies chant? Sean,
I'm
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right, Sean.
like
It's
the
been
puppy
too while. It's been way too long.
when the king has his next... Oh, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. Never mind.
He's too old.
Sorry, Sean.
Then backstage we had Triple H with Stephanie. Triple H and Stephanie walked in on Reigns, Ambrose, and Usos talking.
Bring the worst out in me, you know that?
I bring the best.
Triple H says Sheamus wanted the match versus Reigns tonight on Raw. Stephanie says you have to beat Sheamus in 5 minutes, 15 seconds to win the title. Or to get a match at TLC. It was all right. Then we had Tyler Breeze and Ziggler. Ziggler wins with a kick.
Decent match.
Yeah.
I love the rivalry of these two. And they were on SmackDown together.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. Ziggler, Breeze had a match against somebody else.
And then Ziggler interrupted.
Ziggler was there.
Yeah.
Then we had the most boring segment of the night. Rusev with Lana on Miz TV. Rusev introduces Lana. Lana says she never went all the way with Ziggler. Never did.
Yeah, you did.
And then Rusev said he never went all the way with Summer.
Yes, you
did. And then Ryback came out and says, yes, I heard you did go all the way with
the Zigman.
With Zigman.
Sorry.
I actually fast-forwarded
What?
the part.
This was horrible.
Did you just hate it that much? Well, you know it's horrible when Ryback has to come out and save the segment.
Well, no. The problem with this, I'm going to tell you, Rusev is going to get buried by Lana.
Well, yeah, it's the Sonny effect. What happened
it's the Sable effect.
No, it's the Sonny effect.
So, who did Sonny have this effect on?
Chris
Bart
Candido.
Gunn.
No, Chris Candido was never be. Bart Gunn.
Yeah,
Bart Gunn.
He
You're so full of crap.
Killed Bart Gunn.
Really? Sable
Bart
was
Gunn.
10 times more famous than her.
Killed
than
Ron
her.
Simmons. Killed Ron Simmons,
Who?
man.
Who?
Killed Ron.
Who?
Sonny.
They were never together.
Yes, they were. Did you not watch 1996 yet? Because they were together.
Are you talking about laser? Are you talking about laser tag?
No, the gladiator guy.
That was
Ron
the one I'm talking about.
Simmons.
The laser tag outfit he had on.
That's not a laser tag outfit. That was a gladiator outfit.
In what kind of world? I never saw a
Greek
gladiator.
world. Well,
That was
I didn't see any lasers on it for it to be a laser tag.
You might
I didn't
as
see him have a gun going
Hey,
pew, 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 pew.
You might as well have had him and El Gigante tagging
Oh,
together
shut
and
up.
called us the Laser
my-
Tag Brothers.
El
God.
Gigante. Okay, get it
El
right.
Gigante. It's Gigante.
It's not
It's,
Gigante.
it's Spanish.
And then she killed the Road Warriors, too.
No,
But she looked hot in that outfit.
Yeah,
though.
she did.
Oh, no, she did not.
Oh,
okay.
yes, she did.
She did.
The
Listen,
flames covered it. Okay, no.
No, it was the
no,
Sable effect.
Like, we were
okay?
talking. But Mark Merrow sucked. Johnny Be Good?
No, but what did it do? Sable killed Mark Merrow.
Because she power bombed him and made a woman look stronger than a guy.
Yeah.
No, but it was
No,
being,
but anyway.
he was being overshadowed at that
But
time.
we're talking
Actually,
about
I
this-
think Butterbean killed Mark Merrow.
No, I thought he killed Bart Gunn.
Oh, that too.
Sable effect is when she overshadowed everybody else.
Are you looking at these comments?
Okay,
we're
no,
getting
but
on
here's
here?
what I think. Yes, I am actually.
What are you on?
Flash fuck, you're right. Flash fuck, sir.
What? Kill
Periscope.
Sable?
No, I don't even know where we're going with Flash fuck, man. What is this
Well,
about?
you just missed the one about next Miz TV needs
Next,
to be.
it needs to be Flash fuck.
No, it needs to be him sitting in the $5 bin with all his movies.
Oh,
That's true. Actually, I'll give you that one.
But
Well,
no,
go
but
ahead.
I mean, if you're going to make the Bulgarian brute, the enforcer
Yeah.
of that faction, why are you going to have him make out with Lana?
Listen,
Why are you going to have him all
Yeah.
lovey-dovey with Lana?
I didn't have a issue him kissing her, but then they dragged it on. Now, and when she said I didn't go all the way with Ziggler, he should have been like, "Well, too bad. I went all the way with Summer." I'm just saying he should have said that.
Then you hear Ziggler's music hit,
I'm here to show the world.
and he just goes, Rusev, buddy, we did.
No, that would have been great.
No, then you have R-Truth come out and go, R-Truth, you're
stop,
not even
stop,
in this
stop,
segment.
stop, stop.
You're right.
Stop. That would have been
Little
too
Jimmy.
much.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I beat you. That's what she said.
So can we get Mizdow TV instead?
Oh, my God, that would be so much better.
I would love that. Miz, please go away. I'm just, yeah. The way he looked at her was the way he used to look at his wife. I can't remember.
Maurice.
Thank you.
Get it right.
Then we had Ryback versus Rusev. Ryback wins by count out after Lana falls and Rusev checks on her. Look, this is what I'm saying. If you're going to be a brute, be a brute.
Yeah.
She falls down. You don't leave during the match.
But that's the thing. You have to, if you're going to have this, you have to split them up.
I think you're
do.
eventually going to.
Well, if
No,
if you're
you
gonna do-
can't now.
But
You have
but
to.
I'm saying that's what they
Especially
should
if
have
they do
done.
this league of thing
The League of Assassins.
that we're not going to talk about yet because we're not there yet. But if you're going to do that, you cannot have her in there unless you're going to have her as the
you
manager
can.
of the whole thing.
You can't, Dan. That's fine.
I don't want that because she has the Sable effect where she's going to bring them all
She's
down.
not going to bring them all down. Yeah, she will be.
Up and down pretty low. So
Oh, she's going to bring them all down.
No, she won't. Then we have
Well, they
Triple
are,
H.
yeah.
Then we have Triple H with Ambrose backstage. H tells Ambrose Reigns has to win 5:15 or Ambrose loses his shot versus Kevin Owens at TLC.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Then the Dudleys come out. Here's your segment.
Yeah.
Bubba talks about the Wyatts. The Wyatts come out and Tommy Dreamer comes out to the rescue.
the innovator of hardcore.
All right, so here's the thing. I
That
got
would be Terry Funk.
Yeah, he was the innovator of hardcore.
No, Tommy Dreamer was the innovator. Of
No,
hardcore.
Terry Funk.
He was the dreamer of hardcore.
Do you remember Terry Funk?
In
actually-
ECW, he was the innovator of hardcore.
That is
Who?
what they called him.
Who?
in ECW,
Tommy Dreamer, the
Yeah.
innovator,
But
the
if you-
innovation of ECW.
The one that was the innovator of hardcore was Terry Funk.
No, he was the
the grandfather.
grandfather of hardcore. That's what they called him because he brought in the hardcore. He made ECW
Right.
from Eastern
Which-
Championship Wrestling.
Do you know what innovator? You know what that means?
It does
right?
not mean grandfather.
Anyway, Steven, go ahead.
All right, so anyways, you're not looking it up now. Don't do that because I know you. And don't look on Urban Dictionary. You're gonna get some kind of sex thing. Anyways, So I was watching Raw, and then I went on Facebook, and I see a person named Scott Ely, and it says, last time I watched Raw until TLC, you better wow me. And then his friend Sean, hey Sean,
Cheap pop.
goes, Tommy Dreamer. He goes, that would be great, but alas, he's in TNA. And he goes, oh, Tommy Dreamer is on Raw right now. And then Scott's like, WTF? He goes, what? And he goes, yeah, he just came out with the Dudley Boys. And they're like, he's like, wow, the one time I boycott Raw and Tommy Dreamer comes out. That's my luck. And in scene.
And then he gets... What is it, the $1 million, whatever the bear hug, $1 million bear hug from...
Oh, is that $1 million dream?
I said $1 million bear hug.
Is that what we're calling it?
$1 million bear hug.
Is Ted DiBiase going to start coming out? Money.
He's going to start handing pamphlets out for his church.
Actually, innovator means someone who isn't quite a hipster, but is always one step.
That's Urban Dictionary. I hate you so much right now.
All right, so you know your story?
Yes.
All right, good. That was
Steven's
awesome.
story time is over.
Stevie's story time. We now bring it back to our regular.
End scene. All right. Then we had Harper, Rowan, and Strowman versus the Dudleys and Dreamer. Matches thrown out. Bubba drove Bray through a table.
I wouldn't say
Well, he pushed him, whatever. Then on SmackDown, we had Dreamer.
That's what he did.
And then on SmackDown, Dreamer was put through a table.
Ooh.
So,
Can he do that?
by Strowman and the Whites. Then we had Goldust. Goldust was on TV versus Del Rio with Zep. Del Rio wins with the corner stomp. Swagger saved Goldust.
Here's my one thing. I know we've been talking about this for the last week, or no, since Del Rio was back. Does Del Rio look crappier? I want to ask somebody that does not hate Del Rio as much as he does. Does Del Rio look crappier to you?
I
What do you
think
mean
he
crappier?
looks fine.
No, but I'm
Oh,
saying.
you talking
like,
about in the ring? You
no,
talking about Bacho Rio?
I'm saying like all of his finishing moves aren't finishing moves. They're just like hits to the head or something
Oh, you
like
talking
that.
about Bacho Rio?
No, that's Sin Cara.
No.
Okay.
He's been hitting people in the head. Like, he did a mule kick to John Cena in the freaking...
No, he's talking about Botchamania. That's Sin Cara.
No, Sin Cara's not Bacho. No, he's not.
The original Sin Cara.
Bacho.
The original.
Well, Del Rio took over.
Okay, so we're talking about Botch Rio.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop calling him Botch Rio.
No, Botch Rio is
It's not
his
going
name.
to catch on.
It might. Tropical Truth didn't catch on. Maybe Botch Rio.
Tropical Truth caught on.
So, but I was saying, okay, Del Rio, I don't like wrestling, okay, because he doesn't bring any interaction. But if you don't keep him in mid card, I'm fine with that. Okay, do not put him in heavyweight champion slot again. He's not that
Agreed.
guy. Okay, it's true.
Yeah.
I
Now,
think he's perfect at mid card.
If you want to do a U.S. champion with Zeb Coulter, he's your guy. Like if you want Steve Clifford to be the head coach of the Hornets and be 500, he's
Can you
your
not
guy.
go like a show without mentioning
Just
Steve Clifford?
Yeah,
I will.
can we not? Can we have one show without a sports reference?
No, we will. I'm just I'm relaying it. But you talk. Does his moves not look as crisp? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
They look the same to me.
They don't to me. Like
They look like he's the same. Now I
he just
will
seems
say,
like, oh, I'm getting $1 million
now,
here. I don't care.
He's been working with freaking John Morrison. What do you expect?
Right.
Oh.
Now, I will say he looks better. If you want, like, body, he looks more built now because he toned his stuff up, whatever.
And I like they changed his finisher kind of. It went from
You like the stomp better?
yeah
In the corner?
Who said ECW lives forever?
me.
You're wrong.
But no, I like the corner stomp because it's something different.
I don't mind the corner stomp, but he is still the same guy.
Yeah.
I just, it hasn't got any better.
No, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, I don't see anything when I see him in the ring. I'm not looking forward to the match.
They did.
Really?
They're doing now what they should have done in the beginning with him.
Yeah.
They put him in the mid-card talent pool.
And
And they didn't
yeah.
put him right at the heavyweight
But the thing is, you're not putting him with anybody special. You're putting him with Jack Swagger. What's he
Right.
going to do?
This is the thing
Hey,
I
say
hate.
what you want about Swagger. Swagger is a good wrestler.
But I don't
in the
see
ring.
Swagger winning that U.S. title.
I would.
I want to see him win it.
Well,
but
because
I
it would
don't
be a
see him do
feud,
it.
but God forbid they actually have a feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Well, you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna have it until Cena comes back. Cena's gonna get a rematch.
No, Cena's going to go for the heavyweight championship.
No, he
No.
better not. Oh yeah, we want to see Cena and Sheamus again.
No.
Haven't seen that before for the title. Come on,
What if it's somebody else?
I'd
Yeah.
rather see Reigns and Sheamus than.
Well, maybe it'd be Reigns and Cena.
Well, I mean, Reigns would
Never
have to
unless you
be the
have
bad
a heel turn.
guy.
But anyway,
Believe that.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
fall off the ladder because it's unstable. Charlotte is backstage with Becky. Becky wants a match versus Charlotte. Why, I don't know. Then we got a number one contenders match.
Because she's a ass kicker.
Lucha Dragons versus the Usos with New Day on commentary. Match is thrown out after New Day interrupts. New Day,
Okay, I'm out of breath.
y'all done? New Day says that they don't have a number one contender, so there's no match. Stephanie puts the Luchas and the Usos are in if Reigns wins in 5:15.
Oh man,
Then we got Sasha with Team Bad versus Bree with Foxy. Sasha wins with the bank statement. It was an alright match.
Yeah.
Sasha looks good.
no, Sasha always looks good.
I mean, Brie just
Can we bring her up? Like, I mean,
definitely
can she be
Bring who
put
up?
her over.
like? Can we stop having her against
Bring
a
who
Bella twin?
Who you gonna put her against?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah, or
okay,
Becky.
Not yet.
Her and Becky.
Not yet. I mean, you will. Who else you gonna put her
What do you
against?
mean not Becky?
Because you had Charlotte and Becky.
She needs to get away from.
or Paige and
She needs to
Bad.
get away from
and
Tamina. She needs to get away from
Naomi.
Well, Paige has still got the storyline with Charlotte going.
Yeah,
So who else you gonna put her with right now?
don't
At
know,
least
I
she's on TV wrestling.
yeah. I guess you're right. I just
At least she got an intro instead of
Right.
like being in the ring.
Well, you know what's gonna happen already, all right? Nikki's getting ready to come back. Nikki comes back, she'll wrestle Sasha.
yeah.
After Sasha beats her, she'll move on to Paige or ever who's the Divas champion.
Nikki and
It'll
Maria.
probably be Charlotte, and Charlotte will probably turn
Well,
heel.
it'll probably be Charlotte. It might even be Becky. We don't know. It might be. I think it'll be Paige probably.
It won't be Becky.
It won't.
It won't be
nah.
Becky, but it'll probably be Paige.
The only way an Irish person's going to
I
make
think
it
it's
in
going
that
to be
company.
a triple threat.
No, why not? You let Becky win. You have all three major titles going to be the Irish people.
Oh, you calling NXT a major title now?
No, I'm calling Finn Balor a major.
No.
All right, moving on.
Is he going to be U.S. champion?
I don't know. We'll
He
see.
might.
He should be.
There's a
Well,
possibility.
he is just a rumor. He is backstage with Baron Corbin, who wrestled a dark match at SmackDown.
Good old J Rock is back.
What's up,
What's
J-Rock?
up, J Rock?
I know who that is. Then we have
WWE ice cream bars.
yeah. Then we had Reigns versus Sheamus, who's wearing a 515 shirt. Like I said, I thought it was funny. Rusev attacks Reigns. Reigns wins by DQ. Sheamus is with Del Rio, Rusev, and Barrett. Sheamus calls his new faction League of Nations. Ambrose and Usos come down to help. So what do you think? I love the League of Nations. I do. I think it should be called United Kingdom.
I liked it in WWE
No, it
2K.
can't be United Kingdom. They're not all
Well,
from there.
They need, like, I wish William Regal was still, like, healthy.
Regal needs to be a manager. of
Right.
this.
Absolutely.
He needs to be a manager. Of
He
this.
needs to be, instead of an NXT, he needs to be on
He
the main
can be on
roster.
NXT.
Absolutely.
He could be he's still in NXT, but he could be on WWE while he's down in NXT. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I
Well-
don't see a problem with that.
No, he does a lot of stuff backstage in NXT, which is fine. He should be backstage. But there's so many, you could put people with him. I mean, you could put people with this League of Nations.
Yeah. Well, the thing I don't want to say, okay, here's my problem. So you have all these guys come out, but Zev Coulter isn't there or Lana isn't there. So are they both going to be part of this now? Because the
By
wrestlers...
default, yeah.
Well, how about this? Instead of the League of Nations, they are the first 4 members of Mex America.
See, that...
At least you have a
here's the
storyline with
thing I
Mex
don't-
America.
No, here's the thing I don't get. why is Alberto Del Rio Mex-American, but there's no other Mex-Americans right now?
Zeb Coulter.
Zeb Coulter is
And
American.
JBL's waiting on his application to go.
Yeah, well, his application's never going to go
You
through.
see, once the application goes through, there'll be 3.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the idea of putting them as the Mexi-Americans. I just think I think they changed it up the last minute where they said, who else we gonna put in this group? Let's put Del Rio. He ain't got nothing going on.
But not if you're saying he's from Mexico, so why?
One, he's League of Nations.
I
and-
thought he hated
Mexico's
the
not
immigrants.
in the League of Nations.
I thought he hated the immigrants stealing our jobs.
Right, Zeb
From-
Coulter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the United Kingdom.
Well, he's had a change of heart.
Why not have Neville join them? Come on.
Neville would not be a bad idea if they actually, if you turn Neville.
Because what
heel,
else they
he would
doing
be
with
good.
him?
No, yeah, I can understand where you're going. I personally, I would have brought somebody up.
No.
I would have brought somebody up and put him in the group.
You can't bring Finn Balor up. To
Why
do
not? You could have.
I don't want Finn Balor in
Because
that.
he's got to be a face.
They want him as a face. Though.
You know who I would
Honestly.
like to put in there? I know he's not healthy right now, but Hideo Itami. You put him in there. Here's the reason why. Because he fits. No, but he fits with the League of Nations thing.
Put Samoa Joe in it. He's from Jersey, ain't he?
Yeah, that would really work. That'd be a really bad League of Nations.
You can't have a Samoan go against another Samoan.
Yeah,
That's against
that is against
Samoan
the
law.
rules.
I heard that was against Samoan law.
Yeah, that's why the Usos are with Roman Reigns, not against him right now.
And apparently Dean Ambrose is Samoan by association.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose is a Samoan now. Did you guys know that? I knew that.
Samoa Joe is American.
Of course he is.
Well, he doesn't look it. He looks Samoan.
God. No, he's dude, he's from Jersey. He's not even a Samoan. He's just because he's a big guy.
It's like making Taz a Samoan.
But he's from the Bronx. Yeah, that makes
Yeah, he
perfect-
talks like he's from Samoa.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm Samoan over here.
All right. Samoa Joe's from Orange County, California. No, you can't use him as a
Orange
Samoa.
County, yeah.
You can't use Samoa Joe just because he's there. But no,
Bring Great Khali back. Put him in there.
his head writer is what you call it, so why not?
Yeah, right.
Mr. Singh. But no, there's other. I think you could. I'm okay with Del Rio being there. I just feel like they added it last moment.
Well, I don't know, man. The League of Nations, it's a good thing.
I thought it was
I
a
just
great thing.
I felt like, because it's like you said, it is last minute because they've already had all these plans with Del Rio about the Mexi American and all this, and then it's like, okay, well, we got Sheamus now as our, so let's just.
Well, why?
I don't like that.
Let's take all the foreigners and put them in.
Well, no. Why did they?
Basically
put
what they did.
the week before. Okay, they had Rusev and Barrett come out and help. If they would come out and help and been dominant, I would have been okay. But then this week you got to add Del Rio. I mean, he wasn't in it last week. Why you gonna put him in this week?
Yeah.
I mean, and
Surprise member.
I feel like the reason they did it is because they were in a rush. Because now you got Roman Reigns with Dean Ambrose and the Usos, who supposedly are being called the family. When I know Ambrose ain't nothing to do with the three of them.
Called the family?
Yeah, they're
It's an unstable family.
Oh, no, he's the brother. He's the brother.
what?
That's what he calls it. He goes, he's a brother.
He
The brother. Brother.
He's no Rollins.
Bro.
He's not Rollins or Roman, bro.
No.
No. You see, he's not.
Let me get
Uso.
Renee Young to join.
He's not Uso. Yeah, well, you gonna put her in the middle?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, she's in the
been
middle,
with-
all right.
She's been with the unstable one, so she's been everywhere.
Hell, put Naomi in there.
Well,
my-
that's the
I
next
mean-
question. I just, I feel like they did this in a rush where they put the four of them together, and it's just you didn't have to. But anyway, I like the League of Nations idea. I mean, it's great. Plus, you got the.
the nation.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Nation and Domination to start playing.
Yeah. I was waiting for Mark Henry to come out and go, what? What are you doing?
This is my last storyline before I retire.
There's so many Europeans that you could have put in this stable, though.
Yeah.
I
That's
just,
actually good.
yeah.
Wait, really? Who? Please, please.
Neville's one.
Okay, that's
I think you
one
could've
that I
done
can
that.
think of.
Balor.
Finn Balor, of course. Who else? Santino Marella.
He's gone. He's retired.
He's not officially back yet. He wants to come back.
He's on the
He's
roster.
retired.
He's still on the roster.
Retired.
He's still on the roster. He can
The,
bring him
what,
back.
the Bushwhackers? You can put them in there.
No, they're not on the
Australian.
roster. They're not on the
Emma.
roster.
What, Emma from Australia? You
They're
can
not
put
on
her
the
in.
roster. Not on the roster.
Speaking of, she's hooked up with my broski.
Yeah, why not bring
Zack Ryder?
You could brought Zack Ryder. He's from Long Island.
Woo! That's like a different country. Woo, woo, woo. You know.
Oh God! No, he needs to stay out. He needs to stay with the hype bros right now. He's having a little bit more, more fun.
I like the League of Nations idea. I think they should be more dominant before you put them all together.
Yeah.
And not just like, hey, here.
Well, no, it's yeah.
Then we had Charlotte with Ric Flair versus Becky with Paige on commentary. Charlotte wins with a roll up.
Said Charlotte Ric Flair versus Becky.
Yeah.
Charlotte Ric Flair versus Becky.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
With Ric Flair.
Oh, first blood match.
And then, Charlotte won with a roll up after faking an injury, just like her daddy. Used to do. I thought it was great. Then we had an 8-man tag match. Reigns, Ambrose, Usos versus the League of Nations was announced. Becky with Charlotte backstage. Charlotte said she did what she had to do. What?
Yeah. Oh, no. We're not there yet, so never mind.
And then Steven's segment of the night, the Rose Bush.
Oh, that was so
Yes.
stupid.
Did you see it?
No,
Adam Rose came out.
No, he's back.
No, he didn't come out. He did like a backstage commercial where it is about where he's back in the back talking about what people was wearing or what they like a celebrity news type of segment.
Yeah, they're doing like the E thing.
Yeah.
They're doing like the
It's
E.
horrible.
They're trying to get on E's good side, which
Right.
is stupid.
And then
so stupid.
Yeah, it was horrible. And then we had Stardust in the back talking
that's
about
right.
stars, and Titus is singing Stardust got ran over by a reindeer. It's funny.
Those two together are hilarious.
Can you bring back Cody Rhodes? Like,
Please.
I'm really tired of
I'm
Stardust.
done.
Just
I'm done with
wait.
Stardust.
WrestleMania, he'll be back. I promise.
They-
I really think he will.
What is it? The
Yeah.
Right.
They have to be done with this Stardust thing, though. I'm done with this.
I mean, just bring back the dashing Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let him come out with Eden. Let Eden be his.
No.
Yes, definitely.
Because she's going to be the new Lillian Garcia.
I know.
So you can't.
Well, you got JoJo can do that.
No.
Then you got Reigns and Ambrose and the Usos versus the League of Nations. New Day comes out. They say they're in the match, so it's 7-on-4. Sheamus pins Ambrose with a brook.
Why? Why does New Day have to be there 4 times? Like, I like New Day. 4 times on Raw?
Absolutely.
4 segments?
Yep.
Why? You have all these other people
Because
that we
New
didn't see.
Day rocks. New Day rocks. That's why.
Like no Neville, no there was all these other people that could have been on Raw that were not on Raw. Why? Why did New Day have to take up 4 times? I mean, we talk about we hate it when the Authority's on there too many times. Well, I hate it when a tag team's on there 4 times.
Because I hate to tell you this, but they're the best thing going in WWE right now.
And that's bad. That's bad. When your comedy skit is your best thing going.
It was funny.
Unicorn power.
Yeah,
I guess.
Put the horns
But your
up.
comedy skit, when has your comedy skit been your main thing? It's been a long time.
Mick Foley.
He was not a comedy skit at first. I'm talking, like, DX technically wasn't even a comedy skit.
That was a comedy skit.
Yeah, but you didn't see him 4 times a night.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
no,
Yeah,
you didn't.
Yeah, you did. You saw them backstage. You saw them.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You saw DXP on bikes.
But you didn't see him in the ring 4 times.
They
We
went in
saw-
the ring 4 times.
We saw New Day open in the ring. We saw them.
But we have talked about it. That's a creative problem where you don't
Get
have depth.
Again, who is creative?
The
Sing guy.
The sing guy.
That's really racist, sir. Well, I'm sorry. Tell him not to have a racist name. Yeah, I
Right.
said it.
So anyway, that was Raw. It was okay.
I guess
alright.
it's like they took like 100 storylines and smushed them into one show.
All right, who's hurting us?
It wasn't me.
Someone's hurting us.
I am
So, all right. So anyway, that was Raw.
now. Ron Simmons should come back. Damn.
Ron Simmons will be back.
All right. You know what time it is?
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Sarah
And
Replay.
now it's time for Superstar
think it was Sean's
of
fault.
the Week.
All right. Superstars of the week.
You know, it's easy when we're not on Periscope to tell us Sarah and stuff, but not now.
Well, actually, we're going to put you in a
No,
wig.
Sarah put it on the thing.
Well, as much as I complained about it, I got to give New Day a star because they jammed him down my throat.
You were talking about buying their shirt at the live event.
Oh, yeah.
In case you didn't know,
I'm
WWE
still-
will be at live at Charlotte this Sunday.
Yep. And Florence, South Carolina, if you're there. New Day, also, God, Goldust, and yeah, that's right, I said it. And Tommy Dreamer for coming back home. Tommy Dreamer for
You're
coming
actually
home.
going to give a star to Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah, I'm not the grouchy.
They weren't in
one.
Philadelphia.
Doesn't matter.
Close enough.
They were close enough.
Same state.
You know what? No, and Michael Cole for going, oh my God, I can't believe it's, like, you didn't even know who it was.
Like, they didn't tell Michael.
Yeah, like, they didn't tell you, Michael.
That's why he's getting replaced
and I
by
love
Fish Tank.
JR's, I love
It
JBL.
must, okay. All right, y'all are really making fun of Michael Cole.
Yeah.
It must be Kane. It must be Kane.
It's gotta be Kane. It's gotta be Kane.
Vince says it's got to be Kane. No kidding, Sherlock. You the one say paid his bill to be there. All right.
Oh, look, it's Isaac Yankem.
It's terrorizing.
All right. Obviously, Tommy Dreamer for making his return to WWE. Whether it's going to be a
Can
a
we
little
give
guest spot.
unstars?
Huh?
Can we give unstars of the week?
Oh, shut up.
really? Absolutely.
This is what you get
The
for coming
Dudleys
on.
too, because they made it interesting with the tables with their names on it.
With
With
duct
Elias'
tape
name?
because they couldn't find anything else to write a marker on.
They actually snuck into Kevin Owens' locker and got the duct tape used to put on his shirts.
I would really, I love the Dudleys, don't get me wrong, but I would rather see Bubba Ray. I would see Bully Ray back. I would rather see
no.
Bully Ray.
You're never going to see Bully Ray because
I
that
know.
was a TNA gimmick.
I would rather
Tag
see
team.
Bully.
No, he is better as a tag team.
He's better as Bully Ray now. And who's your third?
I'm trying to think.
Come on, man. Give it to the shovel.
Give it to the shovel. How about this? I won't give it to the Superstar. I'll give it to the Authority for making it interesting.
All right.
The 515.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to one. I'm going to give it to Sheamus. Two, I'm going to give it to Charlotte Flair. And three, I am giving it to JBL for trying to get his application in Mexican American.
Yeah, because I can't get a hold of whoever's running the office there to get an
Yeah.
application sent. I guess I have to call JBL.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have to tweet him.
I don't know. Tommy Dreamer's back now. He likes to. Hey, Tommy, can I get an application?
All right, we're going to go into Steven's favorite segment today.
Too dirty to clean my act up.
It's the Stevie Wonder of our show.
No, the Stevie Wonder.
Whatever.
That would be Stevie Wonder.
By the way, Sean told us the applications are at the APA office.
That's pretty good. Like,
Damn.
all right, this week. No, I'm not doing that one. Oh man, what was
Oh,
one?
that's horrible so much. So what? I just have to find a door that goes in, like a door that's not even connected to anything.
Find a door with smoke going around. All right, go ahead.
I want you guys to think about it for a minute. Go back to 19. We'll go to 95.
Oh, Scott's not going to know anything.
No, hold on. I want you to go back to where before Hogan switched to be NWO. Before the Bash of the Beach at 96. Switch Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff and tell me for different companies.
What do you mean switch?
I want Vince McMahon is in charge of WCW, and Eric Bischoff's in charge of WWE or WWF.
Then WCW.
Tell me what will happen.
This would not be WWE right now.
Tell
This
me
would be
what
WC.
will happen. This is a what if. Tell me, NWO.
So you're saying-
I'm saying, say before the NWO happens.
So he has all the money too. He has all the Turner
He's got
backing,
the money.
everything.
He's in charge. He's Bischoff's job, and Bischoff's got Vince's job.
The outsiders would have been pushed without Hogan.
Who would have been third member?
Sting.
See,
Sting would have been the third member. Shut up, God. ECW would have ended up buying both companies.
I didn't put that, by the way.
Damn it, Sean.
that's pretty good. Really? You think ECW would have bought broke?
I'm okay with that, actually.
All right. So what will happen?
Apparently, ECW would have run.
Come on, answer the question.
So I think Hogan would have kept running by himself. I do.
You don't think Vince will ever turn him?
No, because he knows he could make money with Hogan.
Okay.
Unless Hogan wanted to turn. Now, if Hogan wanted to turn, I think they would have gave it a shot, but Hogan would have went on his own. I don't think you would have put Hogan in a group. I think you would have turned Hogan heel on his own, which wouldn't have been as good, but I could see him turning Diesel and Razor. That would have been just Scott Hall and Nash. Would have only been, because I feel he would have trusted them. And I think we would have not saw so much with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash getting away with so much stuff. You wouldn't have saw too much. Like Scott Hall would not have been drinking that much. As I think Scott Hall did not drink when he was in WWE because of Vince McMahon.
Wow, I'm glad you know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
Okay, I'm glad you know that. I'm glad you tweet with him every week about that.
No, I watched his documentary.
They go to the AA meetings all the time.
Because the So wait a minute, you're saying the document? So you're telling me the documentaries they do on WWE is 100% accurate?
That's not a shoot.
Yeah.
That's not a shoot whatsoever.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no lying in that.
No.
Are you sure?
Dude, who lies in that? No, I'm being serious. Do you guys really think there's lying in
Wait,
that?
so are we?
I don't think it's.
Are we saying
100%
that like
you're
Vince
false.
went from WWE in '95 went to WCW?
Yep.
I think that
Tell me what
Hogan would
happened.
not have had that power because Vince would
Yeah.
have been pissed off at him. And we all know Vince can be vindictive. It doesn't matter who you, unless it's Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
But also, he would have rewrote Hogan's contract. He would have rewrote all of their contracts to make sure they have no creative control.
No, that's fine. Say all.
And I literally believe that, and I think WCW would still strive today. I don't know about WWE. Because here's the thing. I don't know what Eric Bischoff would have had, because here's the thing. Eric Bischoff had nothing but money and backing. If he didn't have that, he might have changed his ways. He might have been more like Vince for all we know. I don't know, because all I think he cared about was power and taking out the other guy.
Okay. I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit different. I think if Vince would have went to WCW, I think the third member in NWO would have been Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it would have been Shawn Michaels. Absolutely.
Our Periscope follower, Sean, said that if that happened, Hogan would have jumped ship back to WWE with Bischoff.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But we would have saw nothing but gimmicks.
I believe we would have saw. Yeah, I think we saw more gimmicks. But I would believe you would have saw Shawn Michaels and Triple H jump to WCW.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
but
click would have been there.
I think you would have had the actual click together. I'm talking about Sean Waltman. I'm talking about all five of them together.
Hell, I think Bret Hart would have even jumped ship. Would have went over to WCW before then.
Well-
I think Bret Hart, Owen Hart, all
Well,
of
no,
them.
this was
they would have had money to
trusted.
pay, they would have had money to pay Bret Hart
But this was
because Vince
95.
didn't have it in WWE.
But this would have been 95 after the screw job. So
What?
or
Before-
it's
it's before the screw
yeah,
job.
Before.
Yeah, that's why.
They were
I-
still
so-
on good terms.
Yeah, you're right. So, but no, I think I guarantee you that if Vince went to WCW with that backing, he had money back then though. It wasn't like he was on deathbed, but he didn't have the Ted Turner money. I know
No, he
wasn't the way
didn't
threw it.
have that money, like that cash flowing in.
Oh, yeah.
because Vince strived off all the merchandising, all the pay-per-views to pay.
Well, you know,
WCW had that plus what Ted Turner was pouring in.
That's because Vince didn't have that TV deal like Ted Turner had. Ted Turner had WCW on TBS, and they were trying to get it on there. What?
I agree with that, but I don't agree with that.
What?
Owen Hart would still be with us.
What? If he went to WCW?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I don't, but
Because the Blue Blazers would still be gone.
yeah.
I mean, who knows? And don't forget, we're forgetting one big name that we've not even talked to. Actually, two.
Macho?
One's Undertaker. No, I'm not even talking about Macho. One's the Undertaker. We have not even mentioned.
And Sting.
You know, and Sting is the other. Who knows? We would have probably saw. I think that's another big thing. You would have saw the Undertaker back in WCW with Vince versus Sting. I think you would have
had just the rosters reversed, but I don't think you would have had the stupid gimmicks you had in.
Well, yeah, no.
With WWE, I think they would have cut the stupid gimmicks out.
Yeah.
With Turner.
Well, I think Undertaker would have jumped ship because he says
He's
he was loyal to
Vince.
WWE, but he's more. Yeah,
he's loyal to Vince. No matter what anybody says,
he's loyal to Vince.
He was loyal to Vince.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels loyal to Vince.
Mm-hmm. And so is Triple H and all of them. Even Stone Cold. Stone Cold would have jumped back ship. He would have jumped back to go to
as
WCW.
long as it wasn't Bischoff.
As long as it wasn't Bischoff, he would have gone.
Yeah, most likely.
And we could have probably still.
Actually, I don't know.
We could have still had the Hollywood Blondes.
But that was before Stone Cold was Stone Cold, so we don't
Exactly.
know. Maybe he
you
would have
don't
gone to WWE.
But if you had Vince,
he would have been Goldberg.
You could have had the Hollywood Blondes still around.
Right.
Yeah. And there's another one, Goldberg. Does Goldberg ever show up? Because
No.
I don't think you would have saw him.
Let me tell you why you wouldn't saw him, because you had Stone Cold, and I think he would have stayed down in the development.
Because
he would have been training more. Actually, you know what? I think he would have been better if he was there, because Vince would have been like, no, you need more training before I bring you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was rough.
Oh, he was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
You got to remember, his matches was 3 to 5 minutes, and that's it. 5 minutes was the time limit. But no, I just want to ask you a question. I figured that'd be interesting. What if? But see what Vince would. It would have been fun to see.
Somebody said on the thing,
Periscope.
the Rock and Austin would not be the breakout stars.
Well, no, and you're probably right. And think about it.
So.
You remember WCW at that time, what was their issue that drove them into the ground?
Yeah.
They had stars that they never pushed.
They kept pushing Macho Hogan.
Right, Vince would change that.
Oh, yeah.
And then, let's talk about The Rock. The Rock may not have been the star he was.
Yeah.
Because in WWF, he didn't really get going until 98.
Yeah.
97.
And I think
98.
the Outsiders would be a better tag team. I know they already are a great tag team, but I'm saying you would have saw more of them in the ring.
Right.
I think because then I don't think you would have saw problems with Scott Hall, problems with Kevin Nash. I don't.
But that was the interesting what if, I thought.
Wow. That's a game changer.
I'm glad you like that one. That's what I do.
Shut up.
Disco Inferno would have had a heavyweight title push.
Yeah, Disco Inferno would have been.
No, actually, Dust Wonder Kid and Disco would have been 4-time tag team champions.
No, 15,
Oh, yeah.
15-time tag.
Hey, if Too Cool was tagged, that is my ultimate tag team matchup.
In X-Pac.
Too Cool versus Dust
Boogie
Wonder
Nights.
Kid and Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights and freaking Too Cool would be the greatest.
And yes, X-Pac still would have gotten an STD from China.
Oh, yeah, because China goes to WCW.
Oh,
Or China does WCW. Sorry.
I'm sure she did.
oh, she did.
Real fast, let's go into This Week in Wrestling in the show. Jushin Thunder Liger was born in 1964.
Yeah.
Old.
Which one? Christian was born in Ontario as William Jason Riso.
Russo?
No, Riso. R-E-S-O.
No, he's not from Long Island because he's not full-blood Italian.
December 2nd, 2000, WWF held Rebellion in England. The main event was Kurt Angle beat Rikishi, Austin, and The Rock in a fatal four-way to retain the title.
Rebellion.
2006, WWE held ECW, December to Disremember in Augusta, Georgia. The main event, Bobby
Feel it,
Lashley. Bobby Lashley defeated the champion, The Big Show, Rob Van Dam, Hardcore Holly, CM Punk, and Test to capture the ECW title.
Test?
The show's infamous as it only had an attendance of 4,800 people and only received about 90,000 pay-per-view buys, making the lowest growing pay-per-view event in WWE history.
That's
The
still
lowest.
90 times more than TNA's buyout.
Wait a minute. And 3 times as fans, or 4 times, because they have 4,000, we had 800.
Really, Scott?
December 4th, 1984, Brooke Tixmacher was born, Brooke Adams, in St. Louis, Missouri. December 4th, 2009, Umaga,
Brooke?
Tixmacher.
Who?
You know.
Oh my God, Miss Tessmacher.
Yes. 2009, December 4th, Umaga passed away at age 36 after suffering a heart attack. You're laughing about Umaga.
No.
How dare you? December 5th, 1951, Larry Sabisco was born in Chicago, Illinois. I thought he was from
Larry.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I thought he was too.
He was born in Chicago.
He was only born in 1951. I thought he
That
was born in the
faker.
30s.
He faked it.
I thought he was born in the 30s.
No, that's the other one.
1958, Dynamite Kid was born in
Oh.
West
have been?
Seoul. 2004, December 5th, TNA held Turning Point in the Impact Zone.
Oh, God.
In the main event, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Randy Savage defeated Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall.
2004?
2004.
AJ Styles was there.
Yep. You got to remember, he was there since the beginning.
Oh, man, they took our
I forgot Macho Man was there.
pay-per-view. They took our pay-per-view Turning Point.
That wasn't the first term.
Yeah, well, you know.
No, that was Final Resolution. I didn't say Turning Point. What are you
I
talking
heard Turning Point, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, up here. TNA held Final Resolution in the Impact Zone. The main event, this 2010, Jeff Hardy defeated Matt Morgan to defend the TNA
Matt
Championship.
Morgan?
Matt Morgan was awesome. The late, great, now Nick Bockwinkel, who just passed away, his birthday was December 6, 1934. And last but not least, December 6, 1998, WWF held Capital Carnage in London, England. The main event was Austin. He defeated Kane, Mankind, and Undertaker in a fatal 4-way.
Wow.
So that's
Capital
this week in wrestling.
Carnage.
Yep. This week in wrestling history.
And you can watch it only for $9.99.
Yes. Or
Jerry Young's favorite pay-per-view is Turning Point. Oh, that's horrible. It's horrible. Gosh,
So why are we laughing?
Stop it.
That wasn't me.
No, it was. It was. I know it's you.
all right.
I'm not the Sean.
I'm glad that we got, through the show. It's great.
See, I wasn't the disruptor.
Yeah. No, you were. You will
All
always
right,
be known.
Do
as
we
that.
have to ban Sean from being on the show?
No,
All right.
Sean, you can come on any time, other than Scott over here.
Oh, no, Darren Young's is no way out.
All right. Well, from
Little Steven. Woo! No,
Mr. No Days Off.
guys. Thanks for coming out to Wrestling with Attitude.
Coming out,
yeah, because you're coming out from Periscope over there. Hey, if you guys want to check out some more, WrestlingWithAttitude.com. Also, like us on Facebook. Tweet us at WWA Show. Also, look us on Spreaker, Stitcher, all those other crappy radio places. And
Nice plug. Really? That's horrible.
anyways,
Well, now we have nowhere to put our show. Thanks a lot.
thank you for watching the final show, Wrestling Attitude. If you'd like to watch us anymore, please go to WCW.com.
which, by the way, does not exist.
No. Thank you for watching and listening. Next week's top 5 is, like we said, top 5 Rob Van Dam rivals of all time in ECW
Yeah.
only.
That doesn't
Yeah.
mean crappy ECW, WWE.
I'm the Summitt. This is the Mouth, and of course, Mr. No Days Off.
This is the mouth. That's so horrible. Really? God, that was horrible.
And now Darren Young is liking us on Periscope.
Oh no! Everybody scattered.
right. I'm the Summitt. Of course, that is the one and only, the mouth of the Carolinas, and Mr. No Days Off. Catch us on Periscope, Twitter, Stitcher, iTunes, and Spreaker.com. See you next week. Have a good week of wrestling.
We coming now.